If you keep missing reversals, it's because you don't understand change of character. Watch this one lesson and you will never enter late again. At the end of this video, I will tell you one change of character secret that only the pros use. If you understand this secret, it will change your trading forever. So stick till the end of this video. Now, what is change of character? Change of character means the moment price shifts from one trend direction to the opposite direction. It is the first early sign that the trend wants to reverse. That's all about change of character. I'll show you guys how to spot change of character, how to identify change of character, and how to trade change of character. I will use the real charts. Now, what makes a change of character valid? Break of the last opposing structure. That's one. The break must be with real body candles. The breakout must be with real body candles, not just wicks. Market should displace, show strength in the new direction. 4. Retest should respect new direction. These are the valid checklist of a change of character. Once you have this checklist and it concurs with what you're seeing in the chart, then know automatically that's a valid change of character. Now let me show you examples using real charts. Let's dive in. So now guys, let's know how to spot change of character and how we can map out our change of character, because it's very, very important. The first thing is to spot it. The second thing is to map it out, so to be sure that yes, this is a valid change of character. Now, and I say that change of character is also known as reversal. Is when price reverses from an uptrend to a downtrend. That's what we call change of character. Now, the question is, how can we spot it? How can we know when price change its direction? It's very, very simple. Once you understand how to spot when price is changing its direction, I promise you this is a game changer, because it will help you to understand what the market is doing. So now look what you have here. Market here is an uptrend, it's making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Now, right here, market started making lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower. Brought this sudden change of this market movement from this upward movement here to this recent downward movement we are seeing. Now let's spot where the change happened. You see what's happened here? Market was getting higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and market failed to create a higher low. Rather, it created a lower high. I created a lower low, created a lower high, then started moving towards the downside. So where did change of character happen in this chart now? Pay attention. Look, this is where the change of character happened. Automatically, this is where the change of character happened. This is where price broke structure. Price was moving in a series of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and price gave us a higher high and failed to give us a higher low. Rather, what happened? Price broke structure and gave us a lower low with a lower high, a lower low, and a lower high. Then price started moving to the downside. So this is a valid change of character. Price changed from this upward movement. Look, from this upward movement now to a downward movement. Look, you can see this downward movement. You see? So this is what we call a valid change of character. Price broke structure and started giving us a lower low. That's the that price have changed from an uptrend to a downtrend. So now let's move to the next examples. Let me show you the next example. So now guys, look at the next example we have here. Price was moving in a series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Price gave us a higher high right here, a higher low. Failed to give us a higher high, but now price gave us a lower low. Now, with the knowledge I gave you guys, think about it. Spot where the change of character happened. Where price changed character from an uptrend to a downtrend. Look, remember, price was giving us a series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then price failed to give us a high and then give us a lower low. Now, this is where the change of character happened. This is where the change of character happened. Price broke this and gave us a lower low. Please subscribe, because if you have not subscribed, it means that you are not supporting me, because I'm trying to teach you guys the main change of character that most traders don't teach on YouTube. That's what I'm trying to teach you guys here. So price broke this structure here and gave us a lower low, which signifies that price is no longer in an uptrend movement like this one. No, price have changed its movement from uptrend now to downtrend. Now let's see what's happened. Watch. Price now give us a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. That's how price started moving to a downtrend. You see, this is how to spot a clear change of character. This is a clear change of character. Now let's check out other examples so it will be clear. So now guys, pay attention and look at this price movement. Price has been giving us a series of a lower high, a lower low, 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 a lower high right here, and a lower low. So that means this movement is a downtrend movement. All this movement right here is a downtrend movement, guys. So now let's check out which particular stage did price change from a downtrending movement to an uptrend movement. This is where the change of character happened right here. Let me zoom it. This is where the change of character happened here. Price broke above the lower high, giving us a change from that downtrend movement back to an uptrend movement. So now let's look at what happened after price broke above that high. Pay attention, look. Price now gave us a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low. Came back here and gave us a higher high, but failed to give us a higher low, but rather it gave us a lower low. So pay attention. This is where another change of character also happened. Look. This is where another change of character happened. So price broke below the previous low, giving us a change of character. Now we are no longer in an uptrend anymore. This uptrend movement is over. We are now in a downtrend. Price gave us a lower low, now give us a lower high, now give us a lower low right here, now give us a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. You see, now price started giving us a lower high and a higher low movement, which signifies a downtrend. We have two different change of character right here, this first one right here and this second one. You guys are now understanding what a change of character really means. You see? So guys, now let's check out another example. Now price gave us a series of downtrend movements. Now let's check out where the uptrend or change of character of this downtrend movement happened. Just watch, pay attention, watch. And now let's check out where this change of character happened. Now check. Price created a lower low, give us a lower high, created here a lower low, now give us a lower high. Instead of price to give us a lower high right here and break this low, price broke above that recent low, giving us a higher high. Now let's mark it out. So now this is where the change of character happened. This is where the change of character of this particular movement we just discussed right here. This is where the change of character happened. Now price is no longer in a downtrend anymore. This is where the change of character happened. Let me zoom it. You see, this is where the change of character happened. Now after this change of character, what happened? Price started giving us an uptrend movement. You see, so that's how change of character works. So look at it. Price has been giving us a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. Then instead of price to give us a lower high right here, price broke above this high and gave us what's a higher low. So now this is where the change of character happened. As small as this, that's to tell you that the change of character is very, very, very powerful, guys. This is where the change of character happened right here. This because in trading, we consider a 3 candlestick as a valid retracement. I'll teach you guys that in our next videos. So this is a valid retracement. This is not a valid retracement. So we consider this as a high. So this is where the change of character happened. Price broke above it. Instead of price to give us a lower high right here, price gave us a higher high and give us a higher low, a higher high, a higher low. Then price changed the direction from a downtrend direction now to an uptrend direction, guys. You see guys, that's all about change of character, and it's very simple to spot and to use, guys. Now you understand change of character. You can see that it's very simple to use, very simple to spot, and very simple to identify. Next Monday, I will teach you guys the difference between change of character and break of structure. So make sure you subscribe.